As an agent, you understand how difficult it is to position life insurance. It's not every day that you have clients walking up to you that are wanting to purchase a life insurance policy. And even if a client did, you know that the likelihood of them actually being insurable is slim to none. To be successful in this industry, you must work nights and weekends and be proactive in letting your clients know that you actually sell life insurance. But unfortunately, there's a large group of agents out there that are becoming discouraged. They're not hitting their numbers that they've set out to hit, and it's making a lot of people want to leave the industry. So if you're an agent out there that's becoming discouraged, or you're wanting just to increase your life sales, this is the video for you. Because what we're going to do is we're going to understand why your client does not buy. My name is Tristan Thomas, and I'm with Tristom. And today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the 4 main areas that you need to focus on in order to have your clients ready to pull the trigger, ready to sign on the dotted line. Now, if you are an agent, you've gotten to a certain point where your client is ready to sign, or at least you think that they're going to sign, and then they throw you a curveball and say something like, I need to think about it. You know that that's an absolute death sentence at that point, and you're never going to hear from them again. Or they may say that the policy's too expensive. In my experience, rarely is a policy too expensive. Usually what happens is if a client sees value in the policy, they're going to figure out a way to pay for it. They may say, I'm not sure, or they may say, let me talk with my family. Let me talk with my family is a good response, but it's usually just an excuse not to purchase the policy. Or we hear the all too familiar, all right, that sounds great, let's talk about it next week. Well, you're all excited about it. Next week comes along, you call your client, they don't pick up. Call them next week, they still don't pick up. Next week turns into next month turns into next year, and they're no longer a client. You never hear from them again. If you're an agent that have had your clients say one of these 5 statements, that is a good thing because you're getting close to them signing on the dotted line. But unfortunately, what's happened is you're missing one of 4 areas, and those are the 4 areas we're going to focus on. Usually, in our experience, what happens is clients are not buying life insurance because either they're 1, unaware, 2, uninformed, 3, they don't see value, there's a lack of value, or they have a lack of urgency. One of these 4 areas is the reason why your clients are not buying. So let's dive into exactly each one of these areas and why, what we can do differently to change the way they think about life insurance. First one comes to clients that are unaware. When I work with P&C agents and health insurance agents and agents where life insurance is not the bread and butter, they're wanting to increase their life insurance numbers, but they're not talking to all of their clients about life insurance. They're doing it randomly. There's no rhyme or reason why they're talking about life insurance, or it only happens if it just happens out of just a natural conversation. Many times, clients are just unaware of what you can provide for them. So what you need to do is you need to change the way you approach the conversation with your clients. Let them know what you offer and why you do what you do. What you need to do is you need to figure out what your purpose is. Let them know that you're here not just to protect them on their auto insurance or health insurance, but you're here to protect them in any unforeseen event, including on the life insurance side. Or maybe there's a financial goal that they're wanting to protect. Whatever it might be, you need to let them know what you can provide for them, because that's the only way that they're going to be aware. Number 2 is the clients that are uninformed. There's so many misconceptions out there with life insurance. Most clients see life insurance as a cost, and that's just an uphill battle that we have to continue to push against. Now, regardless of if you're in the boat where it's buy term and invest the difference, or you're in the boat of permanent policies with cash value is the way to go, regardless of those differences, there's other problems out there or misconceptions that you need to focus on with your client. And the only way to understand those misconceptions from your client is by asking them what their opinion is on life insurance. If they say that life insurance isn't for me, ask them why. Get them to talk more about their stance on life insurance, just to see exactly where they are. Then you can talk about the value, or the benefits of what life insurance can do for them. right? You can inform them more after you figure out where they currently stand. Next, and that leads straight into lack of value. Usually what happens though is clients don't sign on the dotted line because they don't see why this actually can be beneficial to them. They don't see the value for them. They may see it from their family's perspective, but not for them. So what you need to do is you need to uncover the needs of your client and how life insurance can help fill that need, right? That's the only way to actually show true value in a policy. So to uncover needs, you gotta ask questions. And it's not just ask one question and then provide one life insurance policy. It's asking 100 questions if need be to uncover and understand your client's situation. And there you will be able to position the best type of life insurance policy for them, and they'll see the value in the policy. So create value. And lastly, and this happens all too often, is you get clients that don't see the urgency. There's a lack of urgency in buying life insurance. That's why clients will say, okay, let's talk about it next week. Or they'll say, oh, well, we'll do the underwriting after I lose a few pounds. I've heard this a few times also. Your clients don't see that there's actually an urgency to purchase life insurance. No one truly sees why we need life insurance until a triggering event happens. Maybe a family member passes away, or they're diagnosed with high blood pressure, or God forbid cancer, or something along the lines that could affect their insurability. That's when clients will come up to you and want to purchase a life insurance policy, because then they have a sense of urgency. So it is your job as an agent to create that urgency. Let them know that there is no better time than today than to purchase this policy. Or that what we can do is at least go through the underwriting process to see if they're as healthy as they look. You need to create some sort of urgency where your client realizes that this policy is something that they need to purchase today. So these are the 4 main areas that you as an agent need to focus on in order to increase your sales. To recap, you got to make sure that your clients are aware. If they're not aware, if they're unaware, then you're not able to purchase, or they're not able to purchase a life insurance policy through you. Clients that are uninformed or have misconceptions of what life insurance can do for them, that's another reason why they don't purchase. Maybe they don't see the value, or they don't see the urgency. If you can knock out all 4 of these areas and make sure that they're aware, informed, see value, and see urgency, they're going to find the money. It will happen. Again, my name is Tristan Thomas, and I'm with Tristom, and we provide videos just like this on a weekly basis to help you become a more effective agent every single day. And also, please don't forget to check out our website. It's at www.tristom.com. And that website is helping you become a better agent. It's your one-stop shop for all of your life insurance needs. And that includes life insurance sales training, case management consulting, if there's a large case that you're working on. Also, a complete client relationship manager, if you don't already have one. Think about that as a simplified Salesforce where you can upload all of your files and you can take notes of all of your clients so you never miss another opportunity. And also, for those independent agents out there, we actually have a GA that we contract through with over 70 different insurance carriers to choose from to make sure that your clients get the best possible solution for whatever situation they face. And this entire website is completely free to sign up. So please, by all means, check it out, www.tristom.com. And also, since we have videos like this on a weekly basis, don't forget to subscribe below and be on the lookout for more videos. Again, this is Tristan Thomas with Tristom, and thank you very much.